Hey everyone, this is the lead code question for 13th of July 2026. And the question says that we have to return a sorted list of integers in the range low to high, inclusive, that have sequential digits. So, what's a sequential digit? So, if if the difference in the consecutive digits is +1. So, let's say each digit in the number is one more than the previous digit. So you see that the problem constraint says that low and high is between 10 to 10 to the power 9. Correct? And what's a sequential digit? So if my first number is 1, what's the next number? 2. And from 2, what's the next number? 3. From 3, 4. From 4, 5. From 5, 6. So and so forth up until 9. Correct? Now, what is the length of this digit? I mean, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what's the highest value for high? It is 10 to the power 9, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And up until high, can there be more consecutive digits? Like we could have put 0 here, but that would still make it the same number. So this is the highest number that we can get, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the highest possible sequential digit that we could get. And this was one option. The other option could be we could start from 2, 3, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth. So the intuition behind this problem is when you recognize that any sequential digit is a substring of this string. So let's store this in string. Final string digits, sequential digits. Fine. And just a second. Yes. Yes, I'm saying that any sequential digit will just be a substring of this string. So, like let's say this is my length of low and this is my length of high, correct? So I mean, what's the length of string that we need to check? So, let's say I have 10 as the low here. So my minimum length would be the length of low, right? So my int minimum length is equal to length of low. How do we get length of low? We can get string dot value of low. And this will give us a string of the low value. And then let's get length of that. Dot length. Same, we'll get a maximum length for high. That will be the value of high. Correct? So that's the max length that we have to go. So in between my my min and max length inclusive, I have to check for all the numbers, correct? So there will be a loop which will start from mid length and it will go up until max length, so less than equal to max length. And length plus plus. So now then what do we have to do? Suppose I now I need now I know that I need to, let's say, search an integer sequential digit with the length 2, let's say. Now I have to construct uh you know every valid length 2 integer from this substring. So we can do that using sliding window technique. So let's say my left is I'm starting it from 0. And there will be a condition left is less than something. We'll do the math there and then we'll do left plus plus. So I'll just complete this thing right now in some time. But before that, let's create a result array. So we have to return a list of integer. Result is equal to new array list to store the answers. And in the end, let's return result. Now, what do we do is, see, let's say if I start from left and I'm finding a string with length len. So what will be my right index? So my right index will be, so my left is left and my right will be left plus length, correct? So let's say 2. So this is my right index. Why not -1? Because substring does not take that particular index, correct? So now I'll get a string. Current number is equal to sequential digits dot substring left comma left plus length, right? Now you know that my left will start from 0 and let's say it goes up until the last index. What will happen? This will be an invalid index, right? There will be an out of bounds exception. So my left plus length has to be less than equal to 9, correct? So my left has to be less than equal to 9 minus length. So this is how we derive this formula. And now what do we do? See, we have got this substring, right? Now what we do, we get the integer value of this. So integer is, so we now have to go get the integer value. How do we get the integer value for this string? So my int number will be equal to integer value for integer dot parseInt and the string, which is current number. So now we have to also check if it is in between low and high, inclusive. So we'll check if number is greater than equal to low and number is less than equal to high. Then it's a valid number that we're looking for. We'll store that in result. So result.add what add number. So when we run this, our solution is accepted. I mean, the test case is passed. So coming to the time and space complexity. See, our maximum length, our maximum, what is this? Maximum value for high can be 10 to the power 9. And what's the length for value 10 to the power 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is what can be the maximum value for length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. So what's my max length? It can be maximum 10, correct? So 10 it can be my maximum length here. So this becomes big O of 10. And then we have this. This will basically go up until, maximum it can take is 9 minus length. Let's say my length is 1 or no, minimum length is 2. So 9 minus 2 is how much? 7. So something big of 7 and or big of 8 since it's starting from 1. So now what happens is big of 7. And this is all substring and all is like a constant. So what are we going to do? Our space and time complexity is constant. So time complexity becomes big O of 1. Sorry. I forgot. So this is not big O of 10, this is big O of 1 since it's constant. So same here, it is also constant. And our space complexity, we are having this sequence digits, which stores this number, no matter how big low or high is. Then we have min and max length. And this result, if we ignore the requirement for this result, integer length. Anyways, let's not ignore. In between 10 to 10 to the power 9, there can be limited number of, I think there are 36 possible sequential integers. So this is also constant. So that is the reason why our space complexity is also big of 1. So yeah, that was it from my end. Thanks for watching. Bye.